OFANS is getting absolutely torched down 3.63%, while the broader composite slides to 1702, meaning the OFANs in this building right now are cooling down a server rack. I'm Simp at the Simp Economy Exchange desk, where tracked cap sits at $1.3 trillion, and the market is telling you in no uncertain terms that 6 names are heading south against only 3 brave souls swimming upstream. VOW is your lone bright spot on the leaderboard, but with decliners doubling advancers at a 2-to-1 clip, this midday session is less a market and more a controlled demolition.
6 out of 7 stocks in the green, and this composite is still down over 1%, which tells you everything you need to know about who's carrying the dead weight. I'm Queen Diva at the Sponsor Economy desk on the Simp Economy Exchange, your midday read on the women to men sponsorship market. Watch is dragging wrists into wallets up 3.7%, while GAD-GT barely registers a scratch at negative 0.02, and yet $537 billion of tracked cap is sitting here, bleeding quietly, because apparently one heavy loser can ruin the whole portfolio, just like that guy you used to date.
611 and change on the composite, up 2.32%, which means men are investing in themselves at a pace that frankly embarrasses most retirement portfolios. You're watching the Grindset Index desk on the Simp Economy Exchange. I'm Zach Grindset, and with nearly $1 trillion in tracked cap breathing easy this session, the advancing to declining ratio of 6-to-3 tells you the market has opinions, and they are largely optimistic. Travel is the belle of the ball at 3.36%, while SUPS bleeds out at negative 3 flat, suggesting that this Q3, men would rather buy a plane ticket than a protein tub, which, honestly, is either an enlightened pivot or a supply chain problem we'll be watching very closely.
Men are outspending women 2-to-1 across the board right now, with Simp market cap at $1.297 trillion, dwarfing SPAN's $537 billion. But the real story in Q3 2026 is that men are increasingly outspending themselves. Grind is the only green ticker on the board, up 2.32%, as the Grindset Index surges past $940 billion, while both Simp and SPAN bleed red in tandem. The sponsor economy's SPAN dropping 1.38% suggests women are tightening the purse strings at roughly the same rate men are pulling back on romantic expenditure, which either signals a coordinated detachment or a market-wide realization that ROI on interpersonal spending remains, as always, unaudited. For live positions in full tape, head to simpx.exchange.